Today we are in Kotor, and first we are going to have a look at the beach at Kotor, then we are going to the mall, and I'm going to finish this video, guys, with the old town, and in between, of course, I will give my honest opinion about this city. What I personally find one of the most beautiful things in Kotor is the coastline and all these small beaches on the side where you can actually swim, and a lot of people swim there. The water is super clear and that just makes it very comfortable because you have a lot of choice to put your towel and just jump into the water. You can jump from the sidewalk actually in the water, but you could also find some more beach-like type of places in Kotor as well. And Kotor is a city that is surrounded by mountains, so the amount of sun that is shining in the city is a little bit less because at some moments of the day the sun is hiding behind the mountain. This might not be such a thing in the summer because the sun is shining pretty long anyway, but in the winter or other seasons that might definitely be something. Actually funny because where I'm from, I'm almost never going to the shopping mall. That's not something that I really enjoy doing, but when I'm in different countries I always enjoy walking around in the shopping mall, and maybe that has to do with the climate, because in Asia, Southeast Asia, the shopping malls, it always just feels so relaxed. And maybe another point is that in the shopping malls in foreign countries, in the more warmer climate countries, they have a lot of food options, so you can eat in the mall. That's what I did right here as well. They had on the top floor, they had like a barbecue restaurant. It was called Walter Barbecues Restaurant. I'll show you the menu right here. It was actually very reasonable, a lot of meat. And I've ordered cevapi, that is a traditional dish right here in Montenegro. And it was very simple. It was just some bread, it was just some beef, and they gave some chili powder and like raw onion. But on the one hand, that simplicity was also very nice. It's just very good food, and I found it very affordable too. I paid around €10 for like a good plate of food with one drink. Well, the shops that they have, you can see they have of course some clothing shops, some glass shops, some things where you can buy magazines. They have how many restaurants? I think 4 or 5 places where you, maybe 6 places where you can sit and eat in that mall. So that was actually pretty nice as well. The mall had 3 floors. I think most shops were actually focused around clothing. There were some sports shops and some shoe shops as well. And of course you can buy gelato. That's something you can buy almost everywhere. On every little street corner there's like a gelato place. That's very interesting. And they had a coffee place down here. Also they had a supermarket in this mall, which I find as well very nice, of course. But this just shows a little bit like how a mall kind of looks like in Kotor, Montenegro. It's very clean, it's very chilled atmosphere, the aircon is on, so it's pretty chill. That's very nice. And of course, this is something that I like too, is these massage chairs. So I of course tested them out and they were actually pretty good. But that's something that I like about malls as well, to just sit in these massage chairs for a couple of minutes. And now we are going to the old town of Kotor, which is absolutely beautiful. The stones, the small streets, everything is really, really beautiful. You can get a lot of nice food over there as well. But it is really busy. Kotor is a city where all these cruise ships are stopping every single day during the summer. Then everyone gets out of these cruise ships and then they go to the city center. They probably buy some food. They spend the day in Kotor, and I think in the evening they go back into the ship and they will leave again to another city. So this personally for me is one of the reasons why I would not really like to live here, because for me it is too crowded, it is too busy, there are too many people around me, and I like to have a little bit more a peaceful environment, and that the environment that I'm in are more filled with people that are always there. So not that every day there are like thousand people coming from this boat, and they actually have to rush a little bit because they want to see the city, they want to get some food. So sometimes at a restaurant it was like there was nobody sitting there, so you can sit there and order your food and everything. But at one moment, like on these hotspot moments, it is super full. There's a big line, everyone is waiting, they want food at the same time. But nevertheless, guys, just to look at it from a living type of perspective, I would not like to live in this city as far as I experience it now, because the rest of the city, like I said, the beaches are very beautiful and I like the old town also very much. I just don't like the busyness. But from the other cities that I've seen, I think there are better living options than Kotor. And also one of the things, of course, which I have not experienced yet, but what I've heard from the locals is the sun. That the amount of time that the sun is shining is less in Kotor due to the fact that it is surrounded by these huge mountains. And that is something that also plays a role with me a bit, because I love the sun. And that's also one of the reasons why I am looking for different locations. And I would love to have as much sun as possible every single day. And when a mountain is blocking that view, well, yeah, I wouldn't like it that much, to be honest. But that being said, guys, if I would live closely to the city, I would visit regularly because it's beautiful. I would visit to swim, I would go to the public pool, I would go to the barbecue restaurant that I've been before, and of course I will sit in the massage chairs at the shopping mall.